Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode, and in this video we'll be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy A7 2017 edition. So Samsung recently launched the Galaxy A7 for a price of 33,500 rupees in India. We'll be quickly going through the spec sheet now. It has an Exynos 7880 octa-core processor clocked at 1.9 GHz. The graphic processing unit is the Mali T830 MP3. The RAM is only a 3 GB of RAM, and is very surprising that in 2017, when every phone is coming with a 4 GB or a 6 GB of RAM, then why a 3 gigs only on the A7? The screen is a 5.7-inch Full HD Super AMOLED with a pixel density of 386. The battery capacity is 3600 mAh and it supports fast wired charging, not wireless charging. The weight of the phone is 186 grams and it has Android 6.0.1 out of the box, which is updatable to Android Nougat very soon as said by Samsung. It has a dual SIM plus an additional memory card slot which supports cards up to 256 GB. The internal memory of the phone is 32 GB and it has Type-C charging. It also has a fingerprint scanner inbuilt to the home button. Coming to the rear camera is a 16 megapixel snapper with f1.9 and a single flash, and the selfie camera is also again the same 16 megapixel with f1.9. Something different that Samsung has done to the speakers is that the speakers are not placed at the bottom of the phone, instead they are placed on the right side of the phone. It also has a Corning Gorilla Glass 4 protection and it is IP68 water and dust resistant. So let's quickly start and see how the phone performs. So quickly we'll be seeing the home screen. And the home screen of the Galaxy A7 2017 is like this, and if you long press over here you have these three options: the wallpapers, the widgets, the screen grid. So you can change the screen grid to a 4x4, a 4x5 and a 5x5. I generally keep the 5x5 grids because it accommodates a number of icons easily over here. And now again, if you long press and you swipe left, you can switch on this briefing, which I generally keep switched off because I don't like this flipboard briefing. I like InShots application, which is far better than flipboard briefing. So if you want to download the InShots application, I'll be leaving a link down in the description below. Now coming to the application menu, we have all these applications, some pre-installed applications. The video player and the music player was not pre-installed on the Galaxy A7, so I downloaded this via the Galaxy App Store, and we get this Opera Max, My Galaxy and Samsung theme, Samsung Pay preloaded on the handset. Now quickly seeing the notification panel. So the notification panel, yes, resembles or is like the Grace UX on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge or the Galaxy C9 Pro, which I reviewed a little earlier. So quickly pulling down the notification panel, we have all these things, and if you click here, you are introduced to a short settings and you can switch on Wi-Fi or switch off. If you click on sound, you get all these three menus: the sound, vibrate and the mute. And if you want to go inside the settings, you can click here on the more settings. So the notification panel has a number of things like the NFC, the location, mobile data, flight mode, the blue light filter, ultra data saving mode, the S bike mode, S power saving and the mobile hotspot. So we'll be looking into the settings in a detailed manner in a later part, and quickly coming in to the settings. So the settings is also just like the Grace UX as on the Galaxy S7 Edge or the Samsung C9 Pro, or it was previously introduced in the Galaxy Note 7. So you have all these things aligned over here: the connections, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, data usage, the sounds, vibration and the do not disturb, the notification. So you can prioritize your notifications and you can switch off notifications for any individual applications from here. So if I want to switch off notifications from Chrome, I can just tap it over here and no notifications I'll receive on the notification panel from the application Chrome. So you can switch off any application. If I switch off YouTube, I'll not be getting any notifications from YouTube. The display. So the display has a number of settings: the blue light filter, the font, so you can select a number of font range, small, average, as per your convenience. The screen mode, so I think it's better to keep the screen mode on adaptive display as it adjusts the color according to the picture and the video, or you can keep it as AMOLED cinema, photo, or a very basic. Now one thing I want to tell, that if you keep the color scheme as basic, then definitely I have observed this, that on any Samsung phone the battery backup increases a lot. So if you want a good battery backup and you are short of battery, then you can switch it to the basic mode and your screen colors will be reduced a lot. So I'll just show you a comparison. The image displayed over here in the basic mode, and now quickly I'll be going back to the settings and I'll be changing the display mode. So now I've changed the display mode to adaptive display, and here when I go back to the home screen, you can see the colors pop out a lot. So the AMOLED display is fully reduced in the basic mode, so the screen uses less colors and less contrast to give you a better battery backup. Now quickly going into the settings, and we were on the display. So we have this always on display, which I'll be explaining a little later. The icon frames, the status bar. So you have a new thing that if you want only 3 most recent notifications, then you can check in this bar. And battery percentage, if I switch this off, the battery percentage goes from here and it comes down. So again, show battery percentage. I've enabled the battery percentage filter. The screen out, you can set the screen out to 15, 30, 1 minute. I have currently set it to 10 minutes. Keep screen turned off, screensaver, and nothing as such. The wallpaper and theme store, which I'll be reviewing a little later. The advanced features, the games, the game mode. You can enable the game mode. Similarly, it was present in the Galaxy S7 Edge. Now it is becoming a part of every Samsung phone, whether it be the C9, whether it be the new Galaxy A series. They have included this game mode in every Samsung phone now. So you can have the game launcher and the game tool, so you can pretty disable all the hardware keys while you are gaming so that you don't accidentally press any key. The quick launch camera, so double pressing the home button will launch the camera. The pop-up view gesture, the smart capture. The smart capture is a very handy feature, and I will definitely recommend anyone, if you want to take a scrolling capture, you want to take a capture of a website, so you can enable this palm swipe to capture, and it takes a scrolling capture of the entire screen. Direct call, smart alert, easy mute, panic mode, and direct share. So going back to the device maintenance, I'll be explaining this device maintenance. So Samsung has this new device maintenance which has all these things: the battery, storage, RAM, and the device security. So if you go into the RAM, you can optimize apps and clean now for better memory management. So currently the system and apps are using 1.8 GB and the available space is 929 MB, and the reserved space for the operating system is 259 MB. Going to the storage, so we have all these things, 14 GB out of 32 GB, system user data is 14 GB, unnecessary data 641, and the available space currently is 18 GB. So the battery, you have this option in battery, so you can change the battery conditions a lot. You can change the battery saving mode to be a mid mode or to a max mode. So mid mode tells me that it will give a backup of 49 hours 24 minutes, while the max mode tells me that it will give me a backup of 146 hours 12 minutes. So you can change all these settings. I demonstrated all them in my previous review of C9 Pro. So if you want to check out the review, I'll be leaving a link down in the subscription below. So quickly going back, now please stay tuned as I'll be doing a number of other tests also, like the camera test, the screen review, the video review, the sound test, the browser review. So please stay tuned, and if you like my work, do hit the subscribe button for more notifications. So quickly, if you click this, the application menu, so you can select a number of applications, the default applications. A number of times if we are using 2 or 3 launchers, we need to go to the default applications from here, and we need to set which is the default launcher, and then when we press the home key, we'll go to the specific launcher which has been selected over here. And if you want to deselect the launcher, again you have to come to the applications menu, click on the three dots, go to default applications, home screen, and then select a new launcher. So any default application which you have selected first time when the phone asks, you can change it from here. Now going back to the lock screen and security, the lock screen has all those secure modes like the screen lock, type, swipe, pattern, pin, password, and the fingerprint. I'll be testing the fingerprint scanner, and we'll be checking how's the performance of the fingerprints. Unknown sources, I've enabled this unknown sources application install, and all those normal things, not very something new. So here you can add your accounts and you can manage your Google data. So quickly going back, software update. Let's see if some software updates are available. So it tells me that latest updates have already been installed and it is on the latest firmware version. About device, the device name, the Galaxy A7 2017, model A720F, India. Software info, it is currently running on Android version 6.0.1. I doubt why not Samsung is shipping these phones with Android 7.0 Nougat, as yesterday only I did an unboxing of the Moto G5 Plus, and a phone of only 17,000 bucks is coming with Android 7.0 Nougat. So at a price range of 33,500, I expect that Samsung also ships Android 7.0 with the phone. You need to be latest and updated. If you want us to be updated always in all your phones, then at least you should try this the same, that you should keep all your phones on the latest and the greatest OS by Google. Now quickly going back, we seen the battery info. The battery is a 3600 milliampere battery rated at 9 volt and 1.67 ampere, and mind that this phone does not support fast wireless charging or wireless charging. It only supports wired charging and a fast charging too. So quickly going back to the home screen, now we'll be seeing the always on display. So we'll go to the settings, display, and let's see the always on display. So you have all these things, the layouts have three things: the clock, calendar, and the image. And I am pretty much sure that the calendar, clock, and image will all be same as in C9 Pro, because the S7 Edge has a number of more clocks, while these two phones only have these two variants. Coming to the calendar, we'll be having one variant like this, and coming to the images, we have 4 images which are similar to the Galaxy S7 Edge. So quickly selecting a clock variant, and I'll be demonstrating that if you select this clock, it is very easy to customize. The number of people have been asking me that how do you customize the colors of the clock. So once again I'll be demonstrating the same. So you have to click on the color and then you click here, or any color you want to select. Supposedly I want to select this blue color, and then I need to change the background. So I selected the background. I click on apply. I go back. I press the lock screen, and you can see that it displays a image, a blue image, a web image, and a blue color clock. So you can change the colors of the clock easily from the always on display menu. So quickly going back to the settings, display, and always. Let's see how the calendar is looking on the always on screen. So yes, we'll click apply. So here's the calendar. So now quickly we'll be seeing the Samsung theme store. So long pressing and going into the wallpaper and themes. So when you open the Samsung theme store, you are greeted with the same menu as in the S7 Edge and the C9 Pro, which has 3 options: the wallpapers, themes, and icon packs. So themes, you can download themes. There are a number of free and good themes, and if you want to check out some very good themes, I'll be leaving a link in the description. So you can check out my video. I have rated the top 10 free themes, so you can download them from the video. I'll be having all the links. So wallpapers, you can see what wallpapers are in your gallery or what are the default wallpapers, or you can download any wallpaper from the store. So let's see, download this wallpaper and see whether it's free or not. Yes, it's free, and the resolution is 2560, cost 2560. Let's click on the download. So while it's downloading, we'll be going back. We'll be seeing the fingerprint scanner speed, and I've registered my fingerprint previously. So quickly going into the lock screen, and the screen lock type is fingerprint and pattern. So quickly going back, and I want to test that whether I have to press the home key or just by keeping my thumb. Yes, just by keeping the thumb it unlocks the phone, so you don't have to press the home button and then unlock the phone as previously it was in the Galaxy S7 Edge, the S6 Edge, and all previous variants of Samsung which had a fingerprint scanner in C9 Pro and now in the Galaxy A series. You don't have to press the button, you just keep your finger and it unlocks. So I'll be demonstrating that what it means by using the Galaxy S7 Edge. So supposedly I keep my finger over here on the S7 Edge. You can see that it is not unlocking, so I need to press it first and then I need to press and then it unlocks. While on this A7 or the C9, even on the lock screen, if I keep my thumb it unlocks the phone, and if I keep my thumb over here, nothing is happening on the S7 Edge. So a very good introduction to the fingerprint scanner, and let's see how's the speed. So the speed is also very good and it unlocks immediately. So taking a second of a time, but yes, still it's good enough. So quickly we'll now be seeing the camera test. The camera on the Galaxy A7 2017, the front and the back camera both are a 16 megapixel camera with a f1.9. So let's see how's the focusing speed. So double tap and open the camera. So we'll be seeing the focusing speed. Let's click some quick pictures. Now quickly coming into the selfie camera. So the selfie camera, I think that it's a 16 megapixel selfie camera, but the performance is a little lower in comparison to the Galaxy C9 Pro. So going back again. Now quickly we'll be going into the images to see how's the clarity of the click picture. So you can see over here the image of the Apple keyboard. It's very clear and the focusing speed was also very good. So the selfie camera is like this, and you can see, but I can definitely say that the selfie camera on the Galaxy C9 Pro, which I tested a little earlier, was better in comparison to the A7 2017, and might be a case that the software update is needed for the Galaxy A7 and a software update will fix the issue, because the cameras are same. It also has a 16 megapixel with f1.9, while the C9 Pro also has a 16 megapixel f1.9 camera, but somehow in my test the C9 Pro performed better. So you can see that the focusing speed, the colors all are accurate enough, and I don't see even one single blurry image. So you can see that the pictures are clear enough. So you can zoom in. Let's zoom into these three, and everything seems to be very clear. So overall the camera performance seems somewhere around a 7 or a 7.5 on 10. So now I'll be doing the screen review and we'll be seeing some HD quality pictures to see how are the black levels and how are the colors and the contrast of the screen. So let's open this image and let's zoom in a little bit. So you can see the green is very vibrant, so is the red, so is the yellow, the white very crisp, and let's see the blue color. So all colors are pretty vibrant on the screen. Coming to this image, The next image, the pink, green, purple, everything seems very vibrant on the screen. So overall, a very decent screen, a full HD Super AMOLED with a pixel density of 386 ppi. But yes, in comparison to the screen of the C9 Pro, I'll definitely say that the C9 Pro with a 6-inch screen performs better than the A7 2017. And guys, I am just again and again comparing this phone with the Galaxy C9 Pro because the price difference between these two is only around something 3000 rupees what I can expect, and with 3000 rupees you get a 0.3-inch bigger display on the C9 Pro, double the RAM, 3 gigs on the A7 while a 6 gigs on the C9 Pro, and double the internal storage, so a 32 gigs on the Galaxy A7 while a 64 gigs on the Galaxy C9 Pro. So definitely if you have that budget, definitely you can go for the Galaxy C9 Pro as it is much a better device. So now coming to the black levels, let's see how are the black levels. So let's zoom into this image and let's see. So the blacks are very crisp and I do not see even a single glitch while zooming in or while seeing whether the blacks are good or not. So you can see it from any angle, the blacks are very black in nature. So quickly we'll be going back to the home screen. The screen performs very well and we'll be going to the video player. So let's play this video which I made, a copyright free video. You can easily download this video from YouTube from my channel, and if you want I'll be leaving a link in the description below. So one very good thing that Samsung has done this time, that they have moved the speaker position from the bottom side to the top. So you can see that the speakers are positioned over here and not on this side. So the main problem when the speakers were positioned on the bottom plate was that if we used to hold the phone on a landscape mode, then accidentally we used to keep our fingers on the speaker output. So sometimes the speaker used to perform a little low. But this time, keeping the position here, this induces this thing that you will not accidentally press the speaker button or the speaker grills, and the output will not be disturbed and you will have a pretty good watching experience all through. So the colors are looking very vibrant, the greens, the blues, and overall I can say the screen performance is good up till now. Let's see the brightness level. So I've increased the brightness to 100% and the brightness is very accurate and very crisp. I don't know whether it is actually performing the same on the camera screen, but yes, in actual the screen performs very nicely. So the viewing angles from right to left, from left to right, so you don't have any disturbance in colors whether you see it from this angle, whether you see it from this angle. So overall a very decent performance. Now quickly we'll be also doing the sound test as promised. So we'll be opening the music player and let's play this song called Dubstep. You have the volume keys on the left, volume up, volume down. So currently we are at maximum volume. So pretty decent output. I'll definitely say that if it is not very loud, then also it is not below average and it is fairly medium, a good output indeed. Let's play this soft song. So on a scale of 10, I will rate somewhere around 6 or 6.5, a pretty decent output. So no complaints here. So quickly we'll now be going into the browser review. We'll be opening the Google Chrome browser. So let's go to the home page. I have opened this website called as GSM Arena. A very good website. Let's scale down the brightness a little bit more. So let's zoom in, pinch to zoom. So pretty fast up till now. And working on the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. So the S8 Plus and the S8 are very pretty near to the corner to launch, and the number of rumors that are coming for the Galaxy S8 I have not experienced for any other phone up till date. The rumor market or the rumor mill is full of Galaxy S8 Plus leaks, prototypes and everything, and I'm very excited for this phone, and as soon as I'll be getting my hands on, I'll be reviewing it on the channel. So do stay tuned, and if you like my work, please subscribe to my channel, as this is the thing that motivates me more to make more videos, tech unboxing, tech reviews like this. And if you have any queries, any demands, please mention me down in the comment section below. So a pretty good performance of the browser. I hope guys the review was helpful, and this is all what we have for you. I hope this helps you decide whether you have to go with the Galaxy A7 2017 or not. So overall a pretty decent phone, a waterproof and a dust proof, which are a new additions to the Galaxy A series, and I will definitely recommend anyone, if you don't want the gold color, you can go with the black sky color, which exactly resembles the black pearl of the Galaxy S7 Edge. And as always, if you like my work, please hit the subscribe button and also share my video and my work. Thank you so much for watching. Stay connected.